€79,995. You could buy a house and a business, or you could just turn it back into a house. So now this is in the Gers, in the Midi-Pyrénées region, the Auch-Pyrénées. It's a 4-bedroom house with 2 bathrooms. Now bearing in mind, this is only €79,000.
For more than 220 square meters in Gers.
It's 8 rooms, and you're going to think it's going to be in bad condition. Let's go in and have a look.
Alors first, I have to say, I know really well this area of Gers, famous for the Panassac Jazz Festival. It's at the bottom of the Pyrenees. It's a rural part of France. It's beautiful. The weather is great there. You have fantastic villages, an absolutely beautiful way of life. You can buy your food directly from any farm there.
Exactly.
There's loads of farms in this area.
It is a really beautiful area.
This used to be, apparently, from what we just read, a restaurant.
Yes, it was a bar and restaurant. It's not run as a bar and restaurant anymore. It closed quite a few years ago. But if you have a look at the pictures, that's starting the bedroom. So it's still set up. So it could easily be turned back into a little restaurant bar if that's what you fancy doing. Or you could turn it into anything. It could be a craft centre. It could be a little
workshop.
You might want to have some sort of business in France, and then you've got this ideal space with a lovely terrace outside. Now you've got to remember this is under €80,000. Look at what you're getting. Or you can just turn this into a really lovely open plan lounge, as you said.
Yeah, because it faces your land.
Faces the garden.
How large is the land plot? 1,000 square meters.
You've got a lot of land there.
Much more than enough. This is one of the bedrooms, central heating, apparently, again, as often in that price range, you expect some decoration.
I mean, obviously, but you're not going to be spending a huge amount on paint. It's in fairly good condition anyway. I mean, you can see it probably needs a little bit of touching up and maybe plastering, painting the ceiling. The floorboards are all good. Lovely feature. Look at the floors. The floors are great.
Original wood.
A nice old fireplace in there as well, which is really pretty.
Which means the main house, apparently, I would say, is from the 19th century.
It does look that way.
This is an extension in the house. Great. And
but I mean, this could be your main living space. You could convert the house and put your kitchen, living, and entertaining space.
I'll make a pub, my own pub for my friends. No, that's a nice large room. There was a space for a band on the right side.
That's right, So again, you could use this as part of your living space, and for 80,000, I mean, that's actually in really good condition.
That's incredible. Look at this. It's fantastic.
So this is like coming out.
I think yes, it's a sort of I would say a veranda.
A veranda outside, from the inside. Yeah, conservatory. Great again for plants and things like that. Meet London Gardens.
And there's a parking space. So if you are running a business, as people often say, no parking, no business. So you've got a parking right.
So whether it's a restaurant or shop, or you want to produce your own goods, there's just so much opportunity. And again, inside you've got lovely fireplaces, wood burning stoves there.
It's mostly decorating and transforming that.
Well, you've got to remember, if you're running a restaurant, they probably wouldn't have been in the house very much. So hence why, it probably needs a little bit of tidying up in the house, because they've concentrated their efforts on making this beautiful.
Or some people, they don't, just like in my village, they run the restaurant. The upstairs is used for nothing, like storage, or they basically don't really live there. They have another house, which you decide what you want to do with it. No, really, it's fantastic.
So for this, you've got your bedrooms, you've got double glazing, so there's new windows, you've got a lovely entrance.
Exclusive to Leggett again, 79,000, approximately 80,000 euros, 60,000 pounds, 66,000 pounds. That's really affordable for this nice looking house.
It's a lovely looking house. It's in a good location if you do want to run a business as well, because you can see it from the road. It's not off the beaten track.
And a parking space.
Yeah, you've got 1,000 square metre plots. You can, if you wanted to run a restaurant, you can grow your own vegetables and everything else as well.
Back in the Dordogne.
Now I chose this one because it's really pretty. It's got 6 bedrooms and a bathroom. It's a floor size of just under 200 square metres. metres.
Large.
It's got a big plot size of 1,736 square metres.
That's massive.
It's got a swimming pool.
No way. Oh, wait.
So let's go and have a look. So you've got a pool.
What's the
This
price?
is the pool. It's 172,000. That's like less than £150,000, which you can't even get, an apartment in England now for that with difficulty.
But
so
it's less than €1,000 a square meter. I think like 800 something.
And you've got to remember,
Crazy.
the Dordogne is one of the most popular areas in France for tourism. So easily rent it out or run a chambre d'hôte there. It's absolutely stunning, and it's in the southwest of France. So you've got the summers where you can actually enjoy the pool. So have a look inside now.
Okay, let's have a look.
Rooms.
We start with the front. That's a nice enclosed courtyard.
Yeah,
we can see the little gate leading
does.
to the swimming
It looks like
pool.
it's going to be a little house.
The pool.
Beautiful pool. And then you come in and you've got these original beams. You've got, this is a lovely big space for a kitchen dining area. Original, you've got an inset fire there, but you could easily take that out and have it as an open fire or put another wood burner in. But original, look at that fireplace.
And the volume of the room. The beam. Look at how massive that beam is.
Exactly. So it's all been tiled, so it's a huge space there. That would have been the original sink over on the fireplace there. But to get a historical fireplace like that and the one in the kitchen, and I believe there's another one.
Look at the walls, the thickness of the walls.
In the winter months, the stones heat up and it keeps warm for ages.
Yeah.
And in the summer months, when you've got the very strong heat, it keeps it cool.
Yeah, you just close the shutters.
Yeah, and it's just perfect temperature. Nothing to do in there at all. It's such a lovely big space. Bedroom or dining room, or I think this is on the first floor, but look at the fireplace.
Fantastic.
Look at the walls. They've all been redone. You can see that everything in there is new. This is all it's called pierre apparent, so they've it's kind of a plastering with a lime plaster to let the stones breathe, and it
look at the beams.
Look at the bed. Imagine that as a bedroom. Isn't that gorgeous?
Wow, and you've got
central heating
apparently. Wow, I love this fireplace. It's gorgeous. I wouldn't expect that, for that price.
And
so that's another one.
Look how many fireplaces you've got in there. Look at the size of the bedroom again. It's absolutely huge.
Wow, the garden is beautiful. You've got mature trees.
The immaculate garden.
The pool is on the right side.
Through there.
Okay.
You've got immaculate, well-kept gardens. The renovation has been done beautifully in this house.
Oh, wait, look at the walls outside. The roof is brand new.
Yeah.
We can see the roof is brand new.
And we've got to remember the price. It's under 200,000.
Let me watch again. So I watch all the pictures and we get back to that.
So you've got an lovely enclosed area here for outside dining.
With your barbecue.
And you've got the shade there as well.
You can see there's a garden behind the pool and it's all enclosed for security.
And Saint-Paul-Lizonne is a really nice area. It's a beautiful countryside around. You're not too far from Saint-Severin and Auberterre. I know, possibilities again.
No way, this barn.
Again, this property has been reduced by almost €50,000.
That's a deal.
Such a great value. So this is another property that we have found, which we think definitely has to go in our top 3 properties. This one is amazing. It's got 6 rooms, 3 bedrooms. It's got bathrooms. It's got lovely plots of land, 1,700 square metres, and it's absolutely immaculate. So, Cyril, do you know a little bit about the area?
Yes, as we can see, it's in the Orne, Normandy, which is a lovely part of France. We have lots of agents there. It's full of greenery. We call it the Normandy, Switzerland, it's called.
Yeah, as you can see from the outside, compared to the other 2 properties that we've looked at, this is absolutely stunning. It's got beautiful grounds, beautifully maintained. It's got double glazing throughout. It's got electric shutters. So there's absolutely nothing to do here.
And the facade looks great, with those limestones.
Pretty, and very typical of the Normandy area, with the lovely limestone walls. Beautifully pointed. So
we didn't mention that it's priced at under 200,000, 192.
And in pounds, that's only £162,000, which you just can't buy anything in the UK for that anymore.
Probably.
Yeah, not this size, for sure. So as you can see, we're coming into the sitting room. They've got a pellet burner, which heats some of the downstairs, which is really, really heat efficient and much cheaper than any other form of heating. So that hits the downstairs. You've got a beautiful fireplace there with a wood burning stove. As you can see again, the lovely stone walls.
And the beams.
And the character beams, the flooring, brand new. Look at the flooring, it's gorgeous.
It's in good condition, and they kept all the original elements that you want to keep in such house.
Exactly. So you've got contemporary with the flooring and the new features mixed with the old that have been completely restored, which is lovely.
This is a terrace, so we can see there is an enclosed entrance here, a courtyard.
That's right. So it's got an enclosed, and you can come in with your cars and garaging there. You've got a downstairs terrace, as you can see, with the barbecue area, which is really pretty, and some lawned garden at the front there. If we go on to the next one. Then we're coming inside, so this is the other view looking from the fireplace back. So you can see there's a brand new staircase going into the upper levels, very designer, goes very well with the flooring.
And adjacent rooms at the back.
Exactly, adjacent rooms at the back that we can come in.
Nice volume, huh?
Big rooms,
big rooms, yeah. So the dining area.
The dining area.
Oh, they kept the timber frames.
Yeah, that would have been where the cows would have been, like the old cow shed where they probably would have fed, which looks, it's such great features in these old farmhouses. Really, really pretty and lovely big space for dining.
Yeah, it was a farm, obviously. Modern and neat and new. Again, under 200,000, you get a house that is really ready to live.
Everything's brand new. You've new flooring, you've got a new kitchen, the windows are double glazed. You know, it's been restored beautifully, but you get that nice modern feel. So you don't feel like we've got to take this out, we've got to do this, we've got to do that. It's all ready to go.
One of the bedrooms, well, everything is insulated apparently.
And electric shutters.
There's a garage, so yes, that's the overview. So that enclosed courtyard, we can see the trees at the back. You are all protected from the surroundings. No one can see you from the outside.
And you've got a little pen here, so you could have dogs, you could have chickens or anything. So next to there, you could have chickens next to the garaging area. And of course, that is like a converted small barn, so you could use that not just for storing cars, perhaps use it for other things as well.
So it's nice to have that in such a low price.
Exactly.
And again, it's brand new. It's been totally renovated. Flat land.
Yeah, so you know, we've seen the front terrace, which is nice with a nice barbecue area, but you've got all of this lovely garden space out the back. So you've got room for potagers if you want to grow your own vegetables. You've got lovely flat land. You could put a little summer house or a little, you know, something in the back of the garden.
You could build a pool if you want to.
Exactly, it's plenty of space.
Great thing is that none of your neighbors, though we can see the roofs of, you are not isolated. Yeah. It's visibly in a village.
You're not isolated, but you're also not overlooked. So,
exactly.
You know, you've got a lovely area there, which is really nice.
Upstairs, the attic.
So what they've done is where you saw the new staircase into the kitchen, they've converted the loft space. You've got brand new windows, Velux windows in there. You've got new flooring throughout, and you've got nice, big, spacious bedrooms going into the eaves.
I think it's so clean. I mean, that's an ideal location. You want to live in Normandy, you're not far from the UK if you come from the UK.
Exactly. And I would say as well, for our clients that come down from the north of England, say from Yorkshire or places like that, they've already got quite a big drive down, particularly if they're bringing children or pets. So to come over and have a taste of France and be in Normandy as a holiday home, for example, or even to live there if you need to go back, it's the closest entry point. But you'll always notice it doesn't have the same weather as the UK. It's always about 3 degrees higher at least.
It makes a huge difference.
Yeah.
It might seem minor, it's not.
Yeah, and Normandy itself is just so beautiful. It's so historic. You know, everything's been kept in the original condition. You can drive around, you see all the historical buildings and churches and villages. It really is a beautiful area to live in.
Okay, I think that was it for today. It was our third choice. We hope you enjoyed viewing them with us.
Yeah, and some great prices. That one again being just under €200,000.
Hope to see you soon in our next episode. Bye bye.
Bye.